Hey everybody, this is Pocket StarCraft 29 coming to you with a high level game, man. I mean, this game is so high level, you're not even gonna know what to do with yourself. You're not even gonna know, like, hey, this is high level. You're gonna be like, man, I don't know if I should smile, if I should watch, if I should turn off the whole computer and be like, man, I can't watch this epicness. I already know it's gonna be good because we have the blue Zerg at the bottom. This is gonna be Antigua Shipyard. All right, let me tell you that. For one, Antigua Shipyard. We have the blue Zerg right here. My man, Stephano. Because he know how to win those tournaments, son. And we also have at the top, we have Goody, the Terran, the red Terran representing the race that's fighting for survival. You know what I'm saying? The OP race, is what people say. They just don't want to realize that Terran players are just good. We just do that. But that, you know what? I'm an unbiased caster. Okay, I'm not going to say I want Goody to win just because he's a Terran player. I want both these guys to win, but unfortunately they can't do that and someone has to. So let's see what happens. Alright, so always good against Zerg players. We have Goody. It's going to be walling in. Stephano is a French player that's been doing so well. He's gained a lot of reputation for winning. I think it was IPL or IBN, one of those things. I watched it. I just not good with names. Okay, don't think I'm slacking it. I'm just not good with names. That's all it is. Don't judge me. All right, know what I mean? Don't judge me. Okay, so I always do this. I just send a worker to try to attack this guy. This drone the whole time until my barracks is finished, and then I just build a marine, and it looks, whoa, he's not even going to wait for Stephano to get out the base. He's going to show him. I'm putting a tech lab on this mess. But we see Stephano did go 15 hatch, which is normal between Zerg players because they can get things out so fast. He gets that spawning pool as soon as possible. His Overlord is going to be moving around, just checking things out, saying, you know what, let me look at this. Overlords are super nosy, okay? Just annoying nosy. They're like, you know what, let me look what you're doing. They never have anything going on for themselves. Let me look at what you're doing. It's rude. I tell you that much. So, we see a Reaper coming out. I love Reapers. If anyone has replays of them doing Reaper play, I want to see them. I love Reapers. People call it old school. That shit ain't old school. That shit is bomb. Okay, so he will have a Reaper out right here because he's gonna know that Stephano is going for that 15 hatch most likely. He hasn't scouted him yet, but he's gonna know he's going for that 15 hatch. So he's gonna know he's weak. It's not, his army's actually gonna be very non-existent. We see 4 Zerglings on the way, but 6. See, he's trying to make me look stupid. I don't appreciate that, Stephano. I don't appreciate it at all. But he's gonna know that Stephano's not gonna have much out. He can out micro the Zerglings, especially without Zergling speed. He looks like he's gonna go for a bunker rush right here, but these Zerglings are gonna be right here trying to stop it. They need to go for the SCV, and it will be canceled. But this Reaper, without Zergling speed, they cannot catch this Reaper. He's going to jump up here, and he's going to see everything that's going on. It's going to be a thorn in his side, that Reaper. If I could be anything on the Terran army in real life, I would probably be a Reaper, because Reapers are freaking awesome. And it looks like he's going to jump up, and that Queen is going to get him right before he jumps off the edge. Oh my gosh, that Reaper got murked. Okay, so metabolic boost on the way. Looks like Stephano did a really good job holding off that. He didn't really over-exaggerate too much, and he's getting that second base, so he's going to be ahead right now. But Goody, coming on the other foot, switching to the good foot. He was on his bad foot. He switched to the good foot. He's going to expand as well, which I really admire because a lot of Terran players know. Okay, Zerg players are normal for going for 15 hatches. Even in my league, silver players go for 15 hatches. It's normal. So why can't you expand? Ask yourself that. Go for a quick expand yourself. Not as quick as a Zerg, but a quick expand nonetheless. He expanded around 4-minute mark, 5-minute mark, something like that. So I like this from Goody. I like this transition. It looks like he's going to be getting out Hellions, and he should put a reactor on this barracks if he's going to double produce. but he is getting blue flames, so that usually means that he's going to get more than, he's going to get a decent amount. So he should have, usually what they do is they put a reactor on this barracks so you can switch it after blue flame is done. And he is throwing down a starport, so it looks like he's going to be doing a blue flame Hellion drop. This is something I think is really good. Zerg putting this evolution chamber here to narrow this choke right here. And Stephano, being the boss that he is, going for a third base right here. And we see the Zerg overlord, the guy who's all up in everybody else's business. He's just that guy that, like, he just wants to know what you're doing. He has nothing going on, so he wants to know what you're doing. And it's annoying, you know what I'm saying? He's just all up in your mix, and you want to just shoot him in the face with a gauze rifle. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes it doesn't. So, Roach 1 on the way for Stephano. He's going to make sure that if there's any type of Hellion harass or anything like that, he did see the tech lab go down on this barracks, so he's going to be like, okay, I'm going to make sure that he can't hurt me, because roaches do so well against Hellions. That's just how it is. And Stephano, just on these larva injects, watch this. Watch this. He's going to hit it right now. Boom! He already hit this one. I didn't even get to see it. He already hit it. Roach Warren just finished. He's getting armor, Zerg Carapace level 1. He's going to make those roaches a little more beefier. You imagine that if you went to the store and you got beefy roach, and it was like in a packet, and you ate it for, food. It'd be gross. So, these, sorry about that. Hellions are going to come up here, and they're going to do a minimal amount of damage to this third base. They're going to try to poke up here, but that's not going to work. But he does have a Banshee on the way and a siege tank. And Stephano getting a very early layer tech, so might be going for mutas. We'll see. And these roaches are going to be out here trying to take out as many of those Hellions as possible. But roaches are so slow with that without that upgrade. So those Hellions can outdrive them pretty much. Siege mode on the way for Goody, and he's gonna he's gonna have that Banshee get out. He's gonna take the starport, lift it up, and put a factory. So is he going a mech play? Yes, he might. Another factory on the way. So 2 more factories and the starport right there. And it looks like, is he gonna throw down a barracks or another factory? Let's see. Oh, and Goody, I love it. Getting another base. He saw that Stephano had one, so he's going to get another base right here. And this Banshee doing some damage right here, shutting down this expansion right here, and he's going to force one of these drones to get a Spore Crawler and kill the Queen, so pretty nice, pretty nice. We have Zerg Missile Attacks level 1, Burrow, and Glial Reconstitution. Now, in layman's terms, that's just roach speed. Just call it roach speed. You don't have to call it Glial Reconstitution. You don't have to call it that. You don't have to confuse people like me that don't know Zerg, that don't know how to speak Zerg. It's not right, So, we have Vehicle Weapons level 1 on the way, and a Thor. Man, they are teching up so quick. I mean, it's gross. It's gross how much they're teching. Now, a lot of people make the mistake that when they do their Banshee harass, and they do things like build a Spore Crawler. They think that they have to suicide that Banshee in. No, you can still use that Banshee and get map control, kill little Zerglings and roaches running around and shit. And you can do a lot of things with this Banshee right here. And, Stephano doing it! Getting this 4th base right here at the gold. Man, if he was a real boss, he'd get this one too. See, I'm always going to hate on a dude. Impress me. That's what I want. I want you to impress me. And we see a macro hatch going down in the main base right here. And he really needs to, Goody really needs to take this base out right here. And he's doing some damage to these roaches. Takes one down. And he's going to be going for his 3rd as well. But if this gold base gets up and running, Goody's going to be in a bad spot. But this Banshee's going to be here to make sure that shit don't happen. You know what I'm saying? We have a Spire on the way. So, mutas will be imminent to take care of these Banshees and things like that. They're going to be making and trying to do some harass of their own. And we're going to see exactly when he's going to cancel this. He might not cancel it. And we see a little bit of movement over here. A lot of these roaches are going to be going around the Banshee. You're going to be saying, well, let's just scooch around here. Scooch. I don't know if that's Scooch. I don't know. Then we have Tunneling Claws right here. So this is going to be very interesting. He's going to be focusing on these roaches. Maybe he's going to go a Roach Muta composition. He is attacking right when level 1 is finishing right now. And Goody's going to move in right here. He's going to siege up with these 3 siege tanks. He's going to have to move out of here. Oh, and he's just going to move and run right in here and just start roasting away those Hellions. 24 Zerglings on the way. And he's going to come in here and just try to do as much damage as possible. Do a Roach run-by. Not a drive-by, a run-by. Or a whatever the hell roaches do. He's going to try to go into the main base. Oh, he's going to take out that siege tank. Siege tanks are so... They cost so much money. He's getting an infestation pit right now, which I always love when Zerg gets an infestation pit. And this base does get up and running. And he's probably just going to send a shitload of drones over there. And these roaches are still in here doing damage, and they just burrow and get their ass out of here. And these Zerglings are going to come in here and try to do as much damage to this. And, whoa, what happened? Oh, that siege tank just did a whole bunch of splash damage to it. And these Thors, oh my gosh. She's going to burrow right here. That's so awesome. He's like, oh, burrow. I'm not here. So awesome. He needs to get this saturated as soon as possible. We look at the unit tab. Right now, Goody has 73 SCVs to 67 drones. At the 14-minute mark, the fact that both of these players have over 60 drones, that just shows just how good these players are. They're really, really good. Looks like... Oh, and he's tunneling right underneath it. Ha, that's awesome. It looks like Goody is moving out right now. He's going mech. Everyone, I repeat, he is going mech, which is really good against Zerg, against roaches. So we'll see. Passing Glands on the way. Zerg melee attacks, missile attacks level 2, and Zerg melee attacks level 1. So it looks like he will be going Roach Zergling. And roaches do a very good job against Thors if you micro them correctly. But it looks like he's going to get Infestors as well. And he could just Neuroparasite all, his Thors and go to town on him with his own stuff. And it looks like Goody is taking this battle down. These Thors are just way too strong. This Thor gets out of there with 9 HP. And it looks like this base will go down. Is he even going to go for it? No, he is building Zerglings here. And he is going to be marching across, taking out as much as he can. He needs to get this Thor repaired. He's siege up right here. He's siege up. We have vehicle plating level 1 on the way for Goody. And this Banshee has been alive this whole time. That Thor finally goes down. A lot of roaches are coming in here doing a lot of damage. Roaches, the whole point is you need to stay away from them because they get close to you. They can just micro very well. We see transfusions going off like crazy. It looks like this will get cleaned up. Wow, Goody, I'm not really sure what that was. He could have easily took this down, and these SCVs are just chilling right here. They're like, I'm going to just chill by the hatchery. If you won't want somebody to find you, you stand right next to them. That's how you get away. And it looks like these will be taken out as well. Goody lost his whole army right there. And right now, I would have to say that Stephano is ahead. Look at the units lost tab. Both of them have lost about the same amount, but Stephano does have the gold base, and he has an army. That's another thing. We see another command center coming down for Goody. And these roaches are going to try to come in here, but it's not going to do very well. And because these siege tanks are just destroying them. He needs to get that Hellion out of here because that Hellion will get murked. And it gets murked. The wheel goes all over the place and falls over. But at least someone has a spare. And these Zerglings just burrow and say, you know what, I'm just going to burrow right here. And, just do things like that. 36 Zerglings on the way and 4 Mutas for Stephano. He's also building some spine crawler right here. So Stephano playing a very good game, putting on a lot of pressure. Goody as well doing a very good job putting on pressure. But he needs to put on, if he's going to go Hellion, which I don't think is a really good idea, against Roach, not that many Zerglings, but Tank Thor, a really good idea, I think. But Roaches just do so well against Hellions, and Spinecrawlers do so well against Hellions, so if he wanted to really just produce a lot of Hellions, then he should put reactors on these barracks. Well, he has one reactor, and that's it. He has a lot of siege tanks queued up, but with these, he has nothing that hits air really. So he has no Thors. He stopped creating Thors, and when these mutas get out, they're gonna like piss on him. They're gonna be like, you know what? I'm pissing on your ass, like R. Kelly did that girl. Stephano nearly maxed to re-macro up an army, and a lot of workers are going down right here. Ooh, the splash damage doing so much damage to Goody's people, and at the same time, he's going to be moving in the front right here. He's going to be like, yeah, son, get out of my house, son. This is my house. That's how I do it. 33 workers killed, 34 workers killed. All these roaches doing so much damage to all these damn tanks. Oh, my God. 26 Zerglings on the way, and Goody really trying to get this third base up and running. He's going to be transferring workers over here trying to get this third base. They're like, you know what? I'm getting this third base up and running, son. 3 Thors on the way. And Stephano going for another hatch. These 2 lone little Hellions trying to do as much DPS as possible to that hatchery. But I don't think it's going to go down. I don't think it's going to go down. Goody just all over the place trying to fend off this onslaught of attacks. These mutas have gone unchecked for quite some time. Thor's about to come out. This Thor, nope, Thors are not even halfway done. About halfway done. If those mutas can take them down, it's not looking good for Goody right now. He's losing a lot of workers right now. He's lost 51 workers. Yeah, this game's over. This game's over, son. This game's over. In the words of Morgan Freeman, this game is over. GG. Good day. You know what I'm saying? Wow. One Thor finally gets his ass out of here. He's like, yeah, I'm finally here. What do you need me to do? What do you want me to do? Huh? Where do you live? Where are you at? You know, the whole city behind us. You know, so these Thors finally get their ass into the battle, but the battle's already over with your fat asses. So, Stephano takes down game 1. And this is just a regular BattleNet game, best 3 series. And Goody did a very good job with the early aggression. Banshee did some pretty decent amount of pressure, and I think where he went wrong was he got Hellions. He invested a lot in Hellions, and against Roach, Muta, Zergling, I mean, probably the ratio was probably like 70% Roach, 20% Zergling, or Muta, and 10% Zergling. So I would have liked to see more Thors and more Thor siege tank, but Goody did a very good job trying to hold off the onslaught, but I think Stephano just had way too much. I mean, that's how you know someone doesn't respect you. When they don't respect you, they're like, you know what, I'm going to get the gold right in front of your face, because Goody was right here with those 4 Hellions. He's like, you know, I'm going to get the gold right in your face. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I do. And if you look at the disparity, I mean, well, you know, Goody did lose 69 workers, so it's not really close with the minerals. The income tab isn't really accurate. So, really good game between both of these players, but Stephano just killing the game. You know, just killing it. The man from France, destroying the game. He ain't no one-hit wonder, I tell you that much. He won the IPL for like 30K or something like that, and now he is still representing his country, murking fools. That's just how he does it. I murk fools. I asked him. No, I didn't really ask him, but if I did ask him, I'm going to whisper this. If I did ask him, he would say, I murk fools. That's what he would say. I murk fools. Murk. Put the Glock to the dome. That's what he does. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this game. I hope I didn't get too off for you guys. This is what I do. I feel good about how I cast games. So whatever. If you guys have any replays or anything like that you guys want to send me, send it to me at pocketstarcraft@gmail.com, and I will post your damn game. I promise. Unless it sucks, then I'm not going to post it. But if it's good, I'll post it. You know, I will. I mean, I won't do it immediately because I have things I have to do. You know, I don't want to feel obligated, but I'll do it. Don't rush me. Don't email me and say, "Well, have you posted it? Have you posted it? Have you posted it?" You know, I'll do it. I'll do it. All right. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this game. Look out for game number 2. Deuce. All right, I'll see you guys.